Hello everyone and welcome to the Docker Desktop Extensions review, and today we're going to talk about Snyk, the Docker Desktop extension for scanning Docker images for security flaws. So today's video will be consisting of the following sections, 5 to be exact. First, we're going to talk about what is Snyk, how it works. Second, we're going to install a Snyk extension on a Docker desktop. Next, we're going to use it to scan some images. We're going to talk about GitHub integration of a Snyk, and then afterwards we're going to talk about what future talks we're going to do about Docker extensions and Snyk. So without further ado, what is a Snyk? A Snyk is a Docker desktop extension in the sense of the Docker desktop extensions, but Snyk itself is a engine to scan for security flaws and vulnerabilities. This is an example report that the Snyk will give you after you scan an image. In this case, we have scanned an image for security problems, and we now got 48 vulnerabilities because of the base image of the Docker image and detailed report on what the problems are and how to fix them. For example, here we have the critical problem for OS command injection with OpenSSL. If we click on this link, you will see how to fix this problem. And later we're going to talk about how to make it fix things automatically. First of all, we're going to talk about how to install a Snyk extension on Docker Desktop. So now the extension is already there. I'm going to the extensions marketplace on Docker Desktop. It's already there, but I can uninstall it, and if I don't have it already, then the install button will appear here. After installing it, it will appear here, and then I can select any image from my locally saved Docker images and let it scan it. I will choose Hello World for the first test, and I expect that it has no security problems. Yes, no vulnerabilities found. Now we're going to try and create a Docker image with some vulnerabilities. This is the Hacktoberfest repo that I have created last Hacktoberfest for our meetup on Docker security. So I'm going to clone it. Let's get back to the I'm going to clone the Hacktoberfest repo. In there we have a security example, a Docker file with some security flaws. So I'm going to build it. Tag it as Hacky Dockerfest, and after it's done building it, I'm going to let the Snyk scan it, and this is how it's usually done. It will take some time, and while it's trying to scan all the passes, I will explain how a Docker image scan works with the Snyk. So a Snyk engine is now running in a Docker container. The image is sent to this Snyk engine, and then a Snyk engine will reply with a report of what the vulnerabilities are and what are the severity of each one of these vulnerabilities. This is the report that we got and we saw in the beginning of the video, and that concludes the usage of Snyk extension. So halfway there. Now, what is the Snyk GitHub integration? If we get back to the repo on GitHub that we had, you can see that a Snyk bot also made some contributions to the repo. So if I go to the pull requests and the closed ones, I can see that there are some pull requests created by Snyk. So Snyk tried to fix some of the vulnerabilities by upgrading some of the versions in the Docker image. So if we look at this one, for example, it says instead of using this base image, you should use the other one, and then it has less. It doesn't have the security flaw that we had before. So integration of Snyk into GitHub is fairly easy. You just need to sign up and add your GitHub, integrate your GitHub account into it, and then add the repositories that you want to have scanned. And for the future talks, we're going to talk about how to use Docker scan that basically uses Snyk under the hood in the command line, using the command line interface, and how to install it on a native Docker engine. Thank you. If you have any questions, please contact me through any of these means. This is my Twitter handle, and yes, have a nice day.